Hello everyone, this is Assistant Professor Khushbu Prasad from LJ Integrated MBA. In our previous lecture, we have studied about personal selling. In this video, we are going to cover theories of personal selling. So today we will be covering our first theory, that is AIDAS theory of selling. The model was developed in 1898 by Elmo Lewis in an attempt to explain how personal selling works. The AIDAS theory of selling is one of the widest known theory. AIDAS stand for attention, interest, desire, action, and satisfaction. This model basically outlines the mental stages a potential customers goes through before making a purchase. It's especially valuable in one-on-one or direct selling, where building a connection is key. AIDAS theory simply state that a prospect goes through 5 different stages before finally responding satisfactorily to any product. Thus, he/she should be led comfortably through all 5 stages. So, according to this theory, any prospective customers goes through 5 different stages, and it is the responsibility of the salespersons to lead these potential customers through all these different stages. So, let's study. Let's dive into each of these stages and understand how salesperson can use this model to guide their conversations and strategies. So the first stage is attention stage. The first step is to ensure the attention of the buyer, that is, bringing the prospect into a receptive state of mind. So basically, receptive state of mind is a state where now the prospective customers or the potential customers are ready to accept, ready to listen to whatever the salesperson wants to say, right? The salesperson personality, attire, friendliness, conversation, opening skills, etc. helps to gain attention. The approach should be in such a way that it should make the customer stop and think, okay, I want to hear more, right? For example, if you are selling a fitness product, you might begin with the, did you know that 80% of the people don't get the result they want from their workouts, not because of effort, but because of the lack of right support. So that's an attention grabbing statics. One of the best way to grab attention of the prospect is by using elevator pitch. An elevator pitch is a short sale pitch that grabs the attention of your prospective customers initially. The speech should be short, about 30 to 60 second long. So elevator pitch is basically in personal selling, we have seen that before approaching the customers, we are preparing our pitch, right? So an elevator pitch basically is a short pitch that is, it is in a such a way designed that it attracts the customers, and within a second, right? Within 60, that is 30 to 60 seconds, you are convincing the customers to buy your product. That is an elevator. So basically, you are designing the pitch in such a way that it is so attractive that your customers is ready to buy your product, right? Okay. Now, the second stage is interest. That is, once we have gained attention, it is very important to maintain the interest, right? So, this is where you start introducing your product or service more meaningfully to the customers. You should focus on benefits rather than just features. Ask questions to engage the prospects and understand their needs. Some of the strategies that you can use to generate the interest is information sharing, that is provide, as I said earlier, provide details and relevant informations about the product or service to spark curiosity, right? Engagement, how you can generate an engagement, use storytelling or demonstration to show how the product works and its benefits. Demonstrate the product, show them how the product works. Okay, they see and they will automatically, it will generate an interest in them. Then personal interaction, you should have one-on-one interaction with the prospective customers, ask the questions to understand the needs, right, and tailor their conversation accordingly. Once you'll find out what is their needs, what are their problems, then only you will able to solve their needs, solve their problem. And your pitch should be in such a way, it should be tailored according to their needs and wants, right? Okay, so this was all about generating interest. Now the third one is desire. At this stage, the seller has to create enough desire in the customer's mind such that he immediately has to buy the product. Okay, now they are interested in your product. Your job is to turn that interest into desire. This is an emotional connection. They should feel like they need your product or service, right? So, some of the strategies that you can use is highlight benefit, focus on how the product or service solve a problem or improve the customer's life, how your product is helpful to the customers and how they are going to improve their life. What are the additional benefits that they will be having after using your product? Second is emotional appeal. Tap into the emotional needs and desire of the customer, such as status, security, or convenience. How convenience their life will become after using your product. These are some of the things. Then testimonial and reviews. Use positive reviews, testimonials, and case study to build credibility and desire. So basically, for example, you can use if there is any product, if there is any beauty product. Okay, so you can show them how the person looked before using the beauty product and how the person is looking, what are the changes that have come after using the beauty product, what are the benefits that has uh, happened after using the product, how healthy the skin has become, right? So ultimately it will create a desire in the minds of the customer that after using the product, how the person initially looked and how beautiful the person is looking after using the product, right? So here testimonial, success stories, and demonstration become powerful tools. Make the solution personal and show how it solves their specific problems, right? So this was all about creating a desire. So by using these strategies, you will be able to create a desire in the minds of the customers. Now, after creating desire, you will go for action. That is, the desire has been created. Now the action involves the purchasing action, right? Although there may be desire for the product, that it is a good product, it will be helpful, you might get benefit after using the product, there might not act on, right? The customers might not act on it. He might want to buy the product, but he might not buy it. In such a case, the customers needs to be induced. Now, these customers, they want the product, they like the product, but they are not buying the product, right? So for that, you need to provide certain push to the customers. Now, what are the different strategies that will create, that will induce the customers to buy the product? So these are some of the strategies. That is, clear call to action. Use strong and clear calls to action, such as buy now, sign up, or contact us. These are some of the words that will push the customers to buy the product or induce them. Right? You can also use various incentives. That is, offer limited time discounts. You might have seen in various online apps, that is Flipkart or Amazon, right? That is, this offer is limited up to this date. This offer is for only 2-3 days, right? So this is what this is, they are creating a sense of urgency, right? They are creating a sense of urgency that after this period, you won't be getting the product in less discount, or you won't be getting these offers, any offer that buy one get one free or any discounts they are providing. So this is limited to a certain period. So this is a strategies where they are creating an urgency in the minds of the customers. This is a push to make them buy your product, right? So you can use this time of this limited time discounts, then free trials or other incentives to encourage immediate action, right? Then after this incentives, you can also use ease of purchase, means you can provide various kinds of purchase alternatives, right? Ensure that the purchasing process is simple and convenient, reducing any potential barriers to action. You can make sure that their purchasing is convenient. You can provide them various alternatives. For example, you can provide the products in credit. Okay, you can provide them credit facilities. You can also provide, if the product is of high cost, right? For example, machinery, then their price is huge, right? If washing machine, fridge, right, if you're selling these kinds of product, then you can also make the payment in installment. You can provide them installment facilities, so it will ultimately ease their purchasing, right? It will ease their purchasing if they don't have that amount at present in their hand. So ultimately, if you are providing these facilities, that will become easy for them, and they will go for purchasing your product, and they will buy your product, right? This was all about the action. And after purchasing the product, the last stage is, what is the feedback, how the customers feel exactly after utilizing your product, after consuming your product, how the customers is feeling, whether they are satisfied, whether they are unsatisfied, right? So this is the last stage of AIDAS models. That is, the final stage is to reassure the buyer that his decision was correct after closing the sale. So is at this stage you will be sure, will make sure that whatever the decision that the customers has taken, that is buying your product, the decision was buying your product, that decision was correct, right? You need to reassure the customers that he has made the right decision. The product is good for the customers, and you only presented the product. It was his decision and he is right about it, right? You what you did, you just presented the product, you told what are the different benefits, how they this product can solve their problem. Now the buying decision, whether to purchase that product or not, it was his decision. And at this last stage, you will make sure that his decision of buying your product is correct, right? It was the right decision. Strategies that you can use for finding out is follow up, that is, check in with the customers after the purchase to ensure they are happy with the product and address any issue. Customer support, provide excellent customer service and support to resolve any problem quickly, right? If they are having any problem with your product, then there should be a certain team, right, that will be providing after sale service to the customer. If there is any washing machine, TV, right, so after sale service also should be provided to the customers, so that they are satisfied, right? It will be an addition, or and also these things will help to maintain customer relationship. It will help you to build the customers relationship, which will be ultimately beneficial to the company in future. Now loyalty program, that is, implement loyalty program to reward repeat customers and build long term relationship, right? There you can also conduct various loyalty programs to reward, or if the customers is repeatedly buying from you after a certain period of time, so you can provide them various kinds of discount, various coupons, or any gift vouchers to them, so that it will ultimately result in building a good relationship and creating a brand image. They will come to you again and again, because a happy customers means what? If you are making your customers happy, then definitely they will come to you again and again, right? So this was all about the AIDAS model, that is, all the four steps. First, attention, interest, desire, action, and satisfaction. Okay. In next lectures, we will be coming up with different theories of personal selling. There are some more theories of personal selling remaining. Okay. So this is all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.